So it's going to, hi again. So it's going to look like an edit, but what happened was my phone ran out of memory. So here we go. And yeah, I don't edit. I'm not a professional. What are you, crazy? Um, yeah. So what I wanted to talk about was I wanted to call them the new liberals or young liberals or whatever, but I would say it's driven by that. It's driven by that culture of safe space and and uh, and tone policing and all other bullshit that has seeped into to our society. Um, and it's certainly incredible. So what's going on is this is not what it's just a great example, right? Today, the New York Post they wrote an article with an alleged email that confirms that indeed Hunter Biden did talk to his dad, Joe Biden, obviously about the Ukraine guy, and Twitter has like they're not even letting the New York Post post it, and they're not letting anybody post that article on Twitter. And that's being cheered on, obviously, by the corrupt Biden surrogates. That makes sense. But worst of all, it's being cheered on by the general public, the people that bother to participate in electoral politics. And I don't know if it's fucking his historical amnesia for people that are on the left, but censoring people is always done by the people with power against the people without. So if you think that those guns that are now pointed at the New York Post are not going to be turned around in a split second and used against, I don't know, Black Lives Matter for something, or somebody else posting something that is true but is embarrassing to somebody at our at a royalty level, right? You don't think that's going to be done to something that you agree with? If you cheer this on, if you're one of the people that cheer this on, you don't think it will be used against you? It is the dumbest thing ever for as long as we have a chance of this democracy, right? To give powers to the people you agree with to do things that you agree with that can be used against you. Because the excuse is going to be, well, we did this to the New York Post. That's why we can do it to you. Now you agree with it. Why? We're not sure this is true. So, I don't know, people. I mean, here's the thing. The clarion call for the left in the 70s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, I think fucking in the 90s too. The clarion call, every time some religious right, like Jerry Falwell, the moral majority, came after Billy Crystal for playing an openly gay character on soap. Or, I mean, I didn't live here at the time, but it seemed like every year at some gala or some art exhibition, there was the a cross of Jesus in piss or fucking cow shit on a cross made of cow. I mean, the amount of trolling, I guess we call it right now, that was going on of the evangelical Christians was incredible. And every time they complained about a song, every time they complained about a movie, every time they complained about a TV show, every time they complained about a book, every time they complained about something, the answer, universal answer was, turn the fucking dial. Don't buy the book, don't watch the show. Never from the left was it, we have to ban you. It is okay to censor someone. We're going to regulate their speech. Turn the fucking dial. And stop supporting. Look, the way that we connect and we communicate, the way that we talk, the way that our lives are, unfortunately, are on these fucking platforms. And I don't give a shit how privately owned they are. They should not be the judge and the jury of what people can and cannot say, as long as it doesn't violate any laws. Turn the fucking dial, people. Don't watch it. Don't listen to it. I mean, anyway. I might just post this as a segment myself if I can't get the technology to work, which has been the thing. By the way, I'm much closer. The studio will eventually be up and running and whatever, but I had some issues with OBS. Now I updated it and now it won't load, so I don't know what's coming up. I'm going to try to figure it out, but one-arm bandit here for a while, had surgery. Anyway, take care. Take care of each other. Turn the dial if you don't like it. Don't ban it.